Tested my credit and boosted it up. You ain't running plays, you ain't one of us. Meeting with lenders, gaining they trust. 100K funding, that ain't enough.
What's good, y'all? It's Impeccable Geno. Today's lesson, I'm gonna teach y'all how to make money with no money. So a lot of times we hear, listen, you need money to make money, but you actually don't, y'all. And today you're gonna learn a couple plays. I'm gonna give y'all the inquiry play, how I actually made $1,000 removing inquiries in one day. And then I got the authorized user play, how you can get trade lines from other people and actually broker them off to other people and make some money. And then some credit repair plays, because you actually don't really need to know too much about credit or credit repair to actually get access to funds by helping other people. So look, y'all, it's not as hard as it seems, y'all. But all you had to do, step one, you got to believe in yourself. It all starts with your mindset. So, in your proximity. So, who are you around? Who are you listening to? What knowledge do you have? Because guess what? You can give a person a lot of knowledge, but sometimes they don't want to do it themselves. So now when you come through and you got all this knowledge and you're trying to tell them to do it for themselves, they don't want to do it for themselves. So guess what? They're willing to pay you for this information. So yeah, let's get straight to it. So the first play I'm gonna give y'all, where y'all can actually make $1,000 in a day, or you can make $1,000 in a week, and you can still work your 9 to 5 if you want to. So basically, here's what we're gonna do. We got Experian and we have inquiries. And I'm gonna teach y'all how to remove them in 24 hours. And this is how you're gonna make money. I'm gonna give you the marketing strategy behind it and everything. So we're gonna remove these inquiries in 24 hours. Step one, you're gonna actually call Experian. You're gonna call up the 1-800 number. Listen, the first person who answers the phone, you're gonna ask them, hey, can I get reconnected to the fraud department? So then what you're gonna do from there is they're gonna redirect you to the fraud department. I don't care if they said that they're fraud department, they're most likely not. Because the first person that picks up is usually not. This is the trick they try to do with y'all. So you're gonna tell them, look, direct me to the fraud department. You're gonna get on the call with the fraud department. They're gonna ask you basic details. What's your name, your social, regular details. You're gonna answer all of those questions. Next thing you're gonna do is they're gonna ask you, hey, why did you call us? What you're gonna tell them is, hey, I looked at my Experian report and I actually see inquiries on my credit report that are not mine. They're not mine. I have no recognition of where they came from. So from there, what you're gonna do is you're gonna list them one by one. They're gonna ask you what are the inquiries that you want removed. You're gonna go in your Experian. You're gonna name one by one. You're gonna give them the date to each one. But the key to this is you're only gonna give them the ones that's attached to closed accounts. Only the ones that's attached to closed accounts. Because if they're attached to open accounts, they will not remove them. So guess what's gonna happen next? They're gonna ask you, hey, have you submitted a FTC report? And what you're gonna tell them, yes, you have. Even if you might not have sent the report, you're gonna still tell them just so they can take action faster and they can remove the inquiries. So they're gonna ask you next, hey, how long ago did you do this? You're gonna tell them you did it 2 weeks ago. Yes, I sent out the letters 2 weeks ago, and I actually sent the FTC report 2 weeks ago. So what's gonna happen next is they're gonna tell you, hey, we're gonna remove these inquiries within 24 hours. But the key to this is now you're gonna have results. So look, what you're gonna do next is you're gonna post these results on your Instagram. This is how easy it is, y'all. So here, it's a lot. So I can give you the game, but you need to know how to market it too. So now you got the results. So this is how you're gonna make the money with no money. You're gonna grab up 5 people that's in your contacts. I just gave you the inquiry play, right? You're gonna post on your Instagram, hey, I'm cleaning credit for free. Who has inquiries on Experian? I'm removing them for free right now. So what's gonna happen next is a whole bunch of people are gonna hit you in the DM. They're gonna DM you like, yo, can you remove these inquiries for me? And guess what? You're gonna just remove everybody's, at least 4 to 5 people. So guess what? You got 5 people's results that you can post every day of the week. Boom, boom, boom. It's gonna go so crazy. It's gonna get so hectic. This is exactly what I did. So you're gonna keep posting that every day, and then guess what? People gonna ask you, hey, how did you do this? How did you remove these inquiries within 24 hours? So what you're gonna do is, this is where you start charging, because now you had a whole week full of results. You do it. You started off for free. This is how you make the money. The results are worth way more than money, y'all. And this is what we gotta understand. A lot of people like, oh, I'm not doing nothing for free. Well, that's on you, because results are worth more than money. You don't got no results, but you want to ask everybody for $500. No, they don't want to work with you. You don't have no social proof. So we're gonna do it for free. So now you got the results. People are willing to pay you. So guess what's gonna happen? You're gonna start charging everybody, anybody who needs inquiries removed, anywhere from $100 to $200 each person, y'all. So you're gonna take this information that I just gave you and you're gonna run it up real quick. My first person that I actually removed their inquiries, he actually had about, it was crazy. It was crazy. He had about 40 inquiries. I didn't really know how to price it because I was just starting off. So I hit one of the credit gurus that I knew. He's like, yo, charge $20 an inquiry. So we just came up with a price. I called the person. I was like, yo, it's $20 to $25 an inquiry. He's like, yo, bro, I got 1,000. I need these removed. I'm trying to get a mortgage right now. So I'm like, all right, let's do it. I'm like, yo, let's do it, bro. Boom. So got on the phone, I called, and I ran the play. I made $1,000 in one day. But guess what? I had somebody helping me on the phone. They was actually coaching me. So guess what? I split the money with him. 500, 500. But guess what? We made a band together. That's one of the plays how y'all gonna make money with no money. And all y'all gonna do is just use the information that I gave you. See what I'm saying? So the next play I'm gonna give y'all, is the authorized user play. And I also made another $1,000 with this play in a week by using authorized users. So guess what? You're doing credit repair now. You know how to remove inquiries. You know how to remove accounts. But guess what? People want to build up their credit at the same time. They want to learn. People want to learn how to build up their credit. So now they remove the items. Now they want to learn how to build it up. So what you're going to do is you're going to find somebody in your network, or you're going to go invade a network. You're gonna go in a Facebook group. You're gonna go in a mastermind. You're gonna go in a 5-day challenge. You're gonna go on Eventbrite. You're gonna go in your text messages. A lot of people they're looking for outside help when a lot of stuff is in your text messages. Like a lot of people, a lot of the resources that you're looking for, they're right there in your text messages. So we're gonna go in our text messages. We're gonna ask everybody, hey, does anybody have a credit card that they're just not using? It has low utilization, but it might have a high credit limit, but it might have a high age at the same time. Guess what? Your credit repair clients need that. Or somebody else's credit repair clients might need that. So guess what? We have our best friend named Joe. Joe has a $20,000 Chase credit card. He had it for 5 years. He hasn't been doing nothing with it. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna add somebody to this credit card. One of our credit repair clients. Guess what? When we add them to that credit card, everything that's on Joe's credit card is gonna reflect on his credit report. And guess what? We can charge anywhere from $200 to $500 each trade line. Each trade line. Guess what? We're gonna break bread with Joe. We get $400 for the trade line. We get Joe 200. We just made 200 with no money. We just put the pieces to the puzzle together. Know what I mean? We're just connecting the dots. That's all we're doing. And you can make a lot of money just from connecting the dots. You don't have to do too much, y'all. So that's the authorized user play. And guess what? We find 5 Joes and we find 5 credit repair clients that actually need these trade lines. That's $1,000 right there. And you can add up to 4 people. I'm gonna give y'all some game right quick. You wanna add up to 4 people every 90 days. So you're gonna leave that credit repair client on that credit card for 90 days. That's it. And then you don't want to keep doing it. You don't want to keep adding too many people. So you want to keep it at 4 people every 90 days. You want to space it out because if you don't, you might get a red flag on your credit card and they might close it. And here's some more game. A lot of people want Amex. Guess what? When you get an American Express authorized user, it doesn't report the history. It only reports the credit limit. So a lot of people like, yo, my grandmother, she has an Amex for 20 years. You think I should jump on that? No. Guess why? She only has a $2,000 limit. It's not, it doesn't make sense. Let's make it make sense. So now that we know that, just know that Amex is only for the high credit card limit. If you could find somebody with a high credit card limit, it's actually good. And it's actually good to get in their ecosystem. So now if you have an authorized user with Amex, you're more than likely to go get approved yourself for the Amex. Same thing with Navy Federal. Get a Navy Federal authorized user, you're more than likely to get in their ecosystem yourself because you built that relationship through the authorized user. So that's some game right there, y'all. And I'm gonna give y'all one more play. Here's one more, y'all. I just can't leave y'all. I can't leave y'all with this. So look, I have a funding company, y'all. You don't have to have no money. Only thing you had to do is post these requirements on your story on Instagram, or you could post it in your post, or you can actually go in your text messages and you can actually hit up a few people and see if they meet these requirements, y'all. You want to see if they meet these requirements so you can help them get access to funding. Because I actually dropped an affiliate program where you're actually able to make $1,000 to $3,000 with me just by bringing clients. So what they want to meet is, here's the standards they want to meet. You want them with at least 8+ accounts on their credit report. They want to have at least a 700 credit score. They want to have at least 3 years of age. They want to have 0 to 3 inquiries. And we want them to have at least 2 primary credit cards, not authorized user. We want them to have 2 primary credit cards with at least a 2.5K limit or above. They need to have some type of revolving credit themselves so they can show that they're proven for the 0% interest business funding that we're going to get them anywhere from $50,000 to $100,000 in business funding. And when we get these people this funding, your clients, and you bring them to me because we built relationships in the banks with the branch relationship managers. That's the game that a lot of people don't know. Like they think that they can just go online and they can actually just apply for a credit card and get 50K. No, it doesn't work like that. You have to build relationships with the branch relationship managers. And after you brought so much clientele, they're able to work with you on another level. They're able to push these limits through just from the relationship. So now what we're gonna do is I'm gonna help them get access to the 50 to 100K in funding. So now guess what? The service fee for that is about 10%. The higher, maybe if we get them 200, we'll drop it down to 7%. But at 100K, we're gonna take 10%. And guess what? You're getting anywhere from $1,000 to $3,000 just from bringing me that client. You don't have to do anything. Your client doesn't need any bank statements. This is 0% interest funding. This is no documentation. This is no tax returns. If they have tax returns, even better. If they've been generating $250,000, even better. If they have a 2-year old LLC, even better. Because guess what? Now we can get them a line of credit. But if they don't, they just have a fresh business, we can still get them some funding, y'all. And you will make $1,000 to $3,000 every client you send. And we'll be able to build a better relationship and a more loyal relationship, y'all. So I want y'all to get that relationships are worth more than money. If you don't have certain relationships, you can't get money. And guess what? When you lose the money, just because you have that relationship, you'll be able to make money, y'all. So now if we understand that concept, we'll be able to take off further in life and excel to where we need to be in life, y'all. And this is the game I want to give y'all. This is how you make money with no money, y'all. Impeccable playmakers, man. Impeccable plays, y'all. Let's get it.
Crashing my credit and boosted it up. You ain't run a plays, you ain't one of us. Meeting with lenders, gaining they trust. 100K funding, that ain't enough.